SQL. What is SQL? Pronounced as SQL or SQL, SQL or Structured Query Language is a language used to operate databases. It can be used to create, delete, fetch, and modify databases. SQL is the standard language for a relational database system. Databases are represented by this icon on the servers. A brief history of SQL. In 1970, Dr. Edgar F. Tedcod, the father of relational databases, published the paper Relational Completeness of Database Sublanguages, in which it describes the relational model for databases, such as the relations of rows, columns, and tables. In 1974, IBM developed the first prototype of SQL, known as SQL, or Structured English Query Language. In 1986, SQL became the standard of query languages, solidified by ANSI, American National Standards Institute, and in 1987, it was also certified by ISO, International Standard Organization. SQL bloomed after that, and the people are still working to improve it. Up to this day, SQL has been updated numerous times. Applications of SQL. It allows the user to access and describe the data, as it can be used to retrieve data. It allows the user to manipulate the data, as it can be used to edit or update data. It allows user to create and drop data, as it can be used to insert and delete rows. Drop is another term for delete. It can be embedded within other languages, because other programming languages use it to make a transaction to access their system's database. It allows the user to set permissions on tables, procedures, and views. This means SQL set privileges to user. A normal user can be an administrator or at least be granted access to the database. This also gives additional security as it restricts access to the other information on the database. There are other applications of SQL, but we will focus on these applications.